Oh.
What?
He can get those from work.
I know! Gross! They're meant for when you have wounds. God. Mm-hmm.
Is that your finger, good sir? No, it's just a fake dummy hand in the bed.
Oy, oy, oy. We're not recording, are we?
Oh, yeah.
Are we recording, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so apparently we're recording. I didn't even hear the beep. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of we're talking about putting fake arms in Vanessa's bed. Anyway, you have the Rhino, you have the Puntette, we have this beer. This beer is from the Laughing Dog Brewery. This is Dogzilla Black IPA.
Jesus Christ. Can you please remove your bacon?
Just a caress.
Is there an ABV on this? There is not. There is no ABV on this beer. Oh wait, yes there is 6.9% alcohol.
I had to hide him. I kept coming downstairs and seeing it in the laundry room.
This beer is shite.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
nice.
that's smoky.
I'm excited for this one.
You picked
this
this
one
one
out.
out.
I was like, it's Dogzilla. It's an Imperial IPA.
Should have bought the Black Rhino beer.
I told you what about it. You were like, no, it's endangered. We should leave it in its home habitat.
I thought we were going back, and you're like, we're not going to come back.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I want to go back to the store again the next day.
And I was like, how much beer can we bring across the border, as well as 2 bottles of Hennessy?
Just
Apparently the answer is 0 bottles of beer if you bring 2 bottles of Hennessy. But whatever. She was nice to us. Thanks, border lady.
Obviously it wasn't Meredith.
No, it was in Windsor.
Oh, that's why you don't like... Oh.
We
'cause
crossed
she was
in
stuck.
Windsor.
She was very nice. She let us go.
This is it, though. That's.
She gave us a warning.
We're going
Don't do that
Can we go to
again.
States on Sunday, Vanessa?
Sure.
We need more beers. I'll let you shop at that organic shop.
This is for you.
I don't want to try that one.
Yes you do. It's Dogzilla. You want to try it. You want to try everything. You have to broaden your
I
horizons.
broadened it. Hey, it's Zachary Bean.
That's a ruby red. That's a
It's a beautiful looking beer.
That's a very red color for
Look
a
at that.
black IPA.
Beautiful looking.
Lots
I'd
of
say
head.
it's like...
Yeah, it's got
more
a
like
beautiful.
ombre.
This is the best head
Ombre.
we've had all night.
Ombre.
Ombre.
Well, this is more of
I
a.
get
It's an
better head
ombre
from my
like
beer
ale,
any
right?
day.
This is more of a craft beer, I think. This one's more than $5.
Oh, this smells like... What is that smell?
Urine.
Apple brandy.
I smell urine.
Yeah.
That
She
smell-
smells urine.
It's a beautiful fragrance from that beer.
Urine?
It's very flowery.
It's apple brandy.
Yeah, but it's not overpowering.
No, it's urine.
Do you get apple brandy? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Smell
I'm getting,
apples.
What
I'm
are you
getting-
doing here like this?
Smell
Stuff
apples.
right up his nose.
You don't smell apples? I smell apples.
Yeah, I smell apples.
This is apple brandy.
Yeah, it smells to me exactly like almost any beer that's ice wine barrel aged, which ends up being apple brandy-ish.
Okay.
Isn't this conditioned?
It is, yeah.
It is conditioned, eh?
It doesn't say. Yeah, well, it's just bottle conditioned. It's not. But it's not a smell like. Ooh, there is a lot of floral to it too. There,
Yeah,
right?
super, yeah. Like, I'm reminded of some sort of spicy potpourri, but not like...
I smell spice into it. I just don't
Yeah.
know what.
Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
at
like
first,
clove
at first
or
I
what.
was just getting. At first, I was just getting apple brandy, and the more and more I sniff it, the more and more I'm sort of almost getting like a dandelion.
Yes, it's a face full of something floral. Kind of reminds me of it, like when you would
Dandelion
roll
and
down
saffron.
the hills as a kid.
Saffron, eh?
Yeah, I get that. It's almost... It's the
Spicy.
light,
It smells
the
really
light
spicy.
Indian spices.
Oh, I want to get into this.
Let's try
Okay,
it.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. it tastes super flowery.
What my question is are the employees of the Laughing Dog Brewing Company all Italians right from Italy making dandelion wine, food coloring it, and saying it's beer?
I don't really get a lot of hops on it.
No, I get a lot of dandelion wine.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be an IPA?
A black IPA. It's hoppy, but it's very floral.
Is that an
hoppy.
IPA?
I mean,
Black? Say, you know more than me for black IPAs.
Your Cascadian dark ales and all that, that's your black IPA. So basically, if you're going to go layman's on it and not go into too much detail, basically the hybrid between a stout and an IPA.
So do you think this is...
No, I don't think this is a black IPA. I think this is a... I guess you could call it a black IPA just by the color, but to what I'm used to for them, no.
Dandelion pea?
It's very floral, and I mean there are a lot of floral hops, and that's what this is coming off as, is flowery. But that's it, just flowery. It's a one-trick pony. I'm not even getting caramel or molasses or anything up at the forefront.
Yeah.
I'm just being overtaken with a mouthful of potpourri.
Yeah, like, I mean, does this label say potpourri to you?
Yeah, I know.
Like, look at that. Does that say potpourri? No,
No.
that
Not
says,
just
like,
potpourri.
gnarly hops.
Not just potpourri, but if we're going to narrow it down, like, you walked into your grandmother's house and she just got back from the dollar store and she bought dollar store potpourri. You know, that type of potpourri. Cheap potpourri. It reminds me of going and taking a dump.
Potpourri?
Yes. Reminds me of going and taking a dump at my grandmother's house.
You know, the first time
Very fragrantly. That's all I'm getting from it.
my grandmother had incense in her bathroom growing up, and I thought it was frankincense. So I thought that, like, the incense that she burned was what they had brought to baby Jesus. I was like, my grandma has baby Jesus gifts in her bathroom. I was convinced as a little kid that, like, somehow my grandma had got the baby Jesus gifts. It's true.
This beer's pretty disappointing.
Pretty disappointing, I think, is an understatement. It's not a bad beer, though. I
No.
mean, it's not brewed wrong. It's not it's not, like, offensive to my palate. It doesn't have any faults in it. It's just not something I want or care
Yeah.
for.
But, like,
Yeah.
it says it's a Dogzilla, and you'd figure, like, it'd be, like, just...
Well, you're gonna get that, right? There's in North America alone, you have over 4,000 breweries, and everyone doing all these cool names they want the hipsters to go and buy, or the scenesters to go and buy, or the locals to go and buy. You're going to get a bunch of stuff that has this awesome name or this awesome label and a lackluster product inside. I mean, is it a good beer? Yeah, it's still a good beer because it's a well-made beer that had some heart put behind it. Is it a beer I ever want to drink again? No
I think
fucking way.
they should be a little bit. There should be more truth in advertising. Because I mean, let's be honest, I bought it for the label because I was like, oh my god, that's pretty effing cool. But you know, it doesn't taste like I.
And you love IPAs, and it's not something you like.
Yeah.
You like really hoppy stuff.
Out of 10, just give it a straight up 5.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to give it
Like,
a
it's
4 or
not-
5.
It's not bad. You know, if they called it something different, if they called it like dandelion wine beer,
Dandelionzilla.
Dandyzilla.
It's the Dandyzilla.
And
It's
they could have had
flowery.
like a
delicious.
guy with a dandelion head crushing buildings. That could have been awesome.
Yes.
Dandier.
And then it would be. Then we might be like, oh, I give it an 8 for what it is, but
No, I'd still give it a 5. I just wouldn't be as angry. Yeah, it's
Disappointing. I'd like to
disappointing.
try
It's
something
not-
else
it's
from
not
these guys,
bad,
though.
but it's not something I care for.
Where are these guys out of? I'd like to try something out from...
Is it ID or Idaho or Iowa?
Ponderay ID, Idaho?
Or is that Indianapolis?
No, Indiana's IN.
IN?
Well,
Okay,
Laughing
so-
Dog Brewing Company.
ID would be
Idaho.
Idaho then. I don't know. I know. Oh my god, you don't know your. No, I know my geography. I don't know all your fucking abbreviations. Like the M's. There's so many different M's. Maine, Minnesota,
ME,
Michigan,
MI,
Maryland.
MD,
What's the MA?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
But why is massive two shits MA when Maine would come first?
Because Maine has an E at the end.
But Maine.
And Maine is the beginning and the end of everything in the United States, so.
But alphabetical order, it would be MAI.
I don't
Thank you guys. Bye.